So I got a dream that I'm gonna be at the top of the scene. On every screen, making my presence something to be seen, yeah. I'll make them all see that I could be anything I wanna be. If you got a dream, then you need persistence and lots of belief, yeah. Yo, don't take that negative energy, I replace that. I just wanna be me, I don't fake that. I just wanna be free, yeah, chase that. I got a new obsession, it's helping and teaching and giving everyone a lesson. It's living and winning and building something that's impressive. I don't wanna do the same thing, I wanna be progressive, so I'ma make a new me, a new beast, a true fiend. He's everything that he wants to be. Look in the mirror, what he wants to see. It's a dude looking back at me. I stay on track, yeah, track things. I'm setting goals, life hacking. I'm steady stacking. I see myself being happy. A better me with a strategy that I'm attacking.
Put to the test and you know I'll ace that. Hit me in the face and I'm hitting right back. I enjoy the chase so I'll stay on track, yeah. I enjoy the race so I'll make that bag. Got a lot of dreams that I'll make come true. Got a lot of things that I wanna do. Got a lot of goals that I wanna prove. And there's not a lot of time so I gotta make moves.
Hey guys, what is up? What is up? And welcome. There we go. That's better. And welcome to Fly Like an Eagle podcast, episode 30. That is right. We finally hit a milestone on Fly Like an Eagle podcast here at SF Philly Sports. I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support you guys have been giving me throughout this entire journey in SF Philly Sports. Shout out to everybody. I could not have done this without you. Without further ado, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, hit that notification bell on Edge of Philly Sports because we have a lot of content coming, especially Trending in the AM with Phil Seifel every weekday at 8 a.m. Hopefully you guys stay tuned tune into that. Tune in to Party on Broad right after me at 8 o'clock Eastern. And then at 9 o'clock, we have Attacking the Third, the Union podcast, so make sure you tune into that as well. And if you're following us on all audio platforms, make sure you hit that follow and leave us a rating. The ratings help us grow over on our audio platforms. And you cannot forget about Facebook. That is right. Our Facebook page just hit 50,000 followers on it. Incredible. 50,000 on our Facebook page. I could not thank you all enough. So I cannot wait to get this started, and shout out to my guy, Philly Halftime, who's a part of the chat right here. Shout out to you, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. It's iced tea. It's iced tea, guys. It's iced tea. All right. I think we should talk about the very first thing that happened. And hold on, let me make sure I got this right. The very first thing that the Eagles did today, let me pull up the screen real quick. The Eagles actually signed a wide receiver today after Devontae Parker announced his retirement. That is right. Devontae Parker announced his retirement. I think it was like yesterday or 2 days ago, something like that. But yeah, we got to give a shout out to our brand new wide receiver. His name is John Ross. That is right. We just signed John Ross to a deal today. And this is what I got to say about this, right? He retired. He's coming out of retirement to play for the Philadelphia Eagles. So I'm going to say this again. John Ross is retired. He came out of retirement to play for the Philadelphia Eagles. And that is shoot. Hold on, guys. I just clicked the wrong button here. There we go. To a 1-year deal. It's a camp body. John Ross is basically a camp body, guys. Let's keep it a buck. I mean, what are you going to do? Is he actually going to be the third guy? No. Is he going to be the second, first? No. No. No, he's not going to be the first guy. He's going to be a camp body, maybe be a mentor to the younger guys. So, yeah, the man is cooked. That's exactly right. Shout out to my guy, Andrew. Shout out to you, my bro, my guys. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm just going to say this right here, right now. Who honestly cares? Who honestly cares? So, basically, we took another giant. We took another New York Giant along with Saquon Barkley. That's basically what this move is. We took another giant, coming out of retirement to play for a retirement or a now retired Devontae Parker, which I will talk about right after this. So, yeah, John Ross, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Is anyone like gonna cheer? Is anyone saying we're going 18-0? Is anyone saying that? No. It's just like it is what it is. It's just a camp body. It is just a camp body. So welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. So it all comes down to Jalen if he can bounce back from last year. That is an absolute fact. There's no more excuses for Jalen Hurts now. There is no more excuses. Look at the roster that we have on the offensive side of the ball. Look at the offensive line. Look at A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, who's my favorite Philadelphia Eagle right now. Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley, the offensive line. I mean, we did draft another running back. This is the time for Jalen Hurts to succeed, and we do have an offensive coordinator in Kellen Moore for Jalen Hurts to succeed. So there is no more excuses for Jalen Hurts. There is not. If he has a great year, that's going to be like, man, he deserves it. My guy, Mike Green, what is up, Mike? Thank you for stopping by. So, yeah, Andrew, you bring up a good point. It all comes down to Jalen Hurts, no matter who we get, no matter how good they are, no matter the relationship between two players. Look at A.J. Brown. I think, isn't Jalen Hurts the godfather of A.J. Brown's kid? Or is it the A.J. Brown is the godfather of Jalen Hurts' kid? So, for me, it all depends on how Jalen Hurts is going to play this year. I have no confidence in a coach either, I must be honest. I can understand that because there's Dallas Cowboys content creators who were hitting me up as soon as we got the move. And they were like, Mitch, he's going to throw the ball. He's going to have Jalen Hurts throw the ball like 30 or 40 times. I'm like, that is a possibility, but you cannot forget about Jalen Hurts' legs as a weapon. His legs can get you 15 to 20 or 30 yards any given play. So Kellen Moore knows that. Jalen Hurts is a quarterback that Kellen Moore, like, really never had in his NFL career. Look at Justin Herbert. Is he a mobile quarterback? No. Dak Prescott? To an extent, but not like Jalen Hurts. So maybe Kellen Moore is going to change up his offense in a little bit. Like, have Jalen Hurts run the ball. I would still not give him the ball in the red zone. I would give that to Saquon Barkley. So for me, honestly, guys, it comes down to the coaches and Jalen Hurts. That's basically what it comes down to, guys. That is what it comes down to. So let me talk about Devontae Parker, right? Devontae Parker just announced his retirement a couple days ago. It kind of reminds me of Myles Jack, the linebacker we got last year. Then he announced his retirement. Then he went to the Steelers to play football. I'm like, what is it? Like, don't you already have your mind set that you're going to sign a contract? And then once you sign that contract, you made a commitment, right? You made a commitment. Okay, I'm going to play for you for this amount of money for a certain amount of years. Then Devontae Parker goes, you know what? I don't want that money. I don't want it. I just want to retire and relax, hang out with my family. Which, that is perfectly fine. If you're a family man, go for it. Spend time with your family. That's what I preach. I'm like, if you love your family and you want to be by your family, do it at all costs. But if you make a commitment to a certain team or work or any projects, you got to honor your commitment. It's just weird that two Eagles players retired just like that. It's just like, I don't know what it is. Is it something with the Eagles? Could it be the fan base? What could it be? What could it be, guys? What could it be? That's just my question right here. What could it be for Devontae Parker? I mean, I was psyched when we got him. I'm going to be honest. I was psyched with him. I was psyched that we got him for the mentorship, for the mentorship, mentor, for just leading the young guys by example. The 2 wide receivers we drafted, he could have taught them, have them guide underneath his wing and everything. I was excited. I knew that Devontae Parker was not going to be a third wide receiver. I knew that. So I'm just like, what could have happened to have Devontae Parker go, you know what? I'm not feeling football right now. I want to spend time with my family. I made all the money I could possibly want in my life. I want to spend time with my family. Could it be a personal thing going on? Yes. It could absolutely be a personal thing going on. You got to respect that, man. You got to respect that. But you made a commitment. You made a commitment, and I'm just like, if that were me, and someone offered me like $5 million to play football for like this year, I would take that. I would take that. I would honor my commitment. I'd sign my name on the dotted line. I will honor that commitment. There's got to be something personal going on. Shout out to Devontae Parker. He was a good wide receiver. He was not great, but he was good. He was average. So, shout out to Devontae Parker, man. Shout out to Devontae Parker. It's just crazy what these players are. I feel like more players are retiring by the minute. I guess they just don't need the money. They just want to spend time with their family, and I'm okay with that. What is up, Michael? What is up, bro? The Eagles signing John Ross is not going to work out. That's why I said he's going to be a camp body. I feel like he's just going to be that guy who's going to help the younger guys build, get more confident, and give them lessons along the way. I don't think he's going to make a huge impact. Shout out to my guy Adam, man. Adam, man, how you doing? What's up, Miss? Great show. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. I could not have hit 30 episodes of Fly Like an Eagle podcast. It's a huge milestone for this show. I cannot wait to see where it goes for this upcoming season. I cannot wait. This is going to be a bumpy ride, but I am here for it. The Eagles should go with one of the rookies. I think they are. I think they're going to go with one of those rookies to take the number 3 spot. You're going to need someone who is athletic and that can catch the ball. We had wide receivers like Quez Watkins, who is athletic, who's fast, pretty much top 2 fastest guys in the league, but who would get scared and run out of bounds and not catch the ball. We don't need someone like that. We need a third who's fast and that can catch the ball. Parker wasn't going to do anything anyways. No big loss. Fair. That is obviously fair, but it's a guy's livelihood. It's this guy, like, he's giving up. He doesn't want to work anymore. He just want to relax, and I respect that. But then again, you honor their commitment. So I'm like, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. If you guys understand no reference or a real one. I wonder why the Eagles did not try to sign Michael Thomas, but they instead signed John Ross to a tryout future contract player. That was another thing, too. Isn't Michael Thomas, like, he has, like, did he play last year? I feel like he played last year, but not to its fullest potential. Maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. You think Bradbury will be cut before training camp? Yes. 1,000%. James Bradbury will be cut this year. He will be cut post June 1st. You have guys like Quinion Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, who just signed. We'll be talking about him in a little bit. And we got Darius Slay, who really spoke highly about the younger guys than Cooper DeJean and Quinion Mitchell. So you got your veteran leader in in big play Slay, Darius Slay. You got the veteran leadership there who can still play, But then you got James Bradbury who cannot guard, who cannot do anything. Keep on getting burnt. That is why I kept on saying we need younger guys. We need guys who are young, that are athletic. These wide receivers are getting better and better and better each year. Look at Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Arizona Cardinals now. That guy's got a lot of responsibilities, a lot of pressure on his shoulders. But that's the future, man. The future is getting younger with these wide receivers, and they're going to get better and better and better. So we need to get our quarterbacks young, locked up, and ready to go. Such as Quinion Mitchell, who did not sign yet, and Cooper DeJean, who did sign. So we need those two rookie corners to be sad. I mean, not sad. Oh, my God. We need those two corners to be locked up and ready to go. And we need them to be like our corners locked up for the next 10, 15 years. Like Troy Vincent and Lito Shepard, Troy Vincent and Sheldon Brown, etc. That's what I miss. Not everybody is afraid of our secondary. They're more afraid now with Gunnar Johnson back there and Reed Blankenship, but you need the corners to be younger. What is up, Grega? Thank you for stopping by. That's exactly what I was saying, Andrew. Michael Thomas is hurt way too much. Now, I did say this on my other podcast, Sixers Alert. Who wants to see that? It's on my channel. Make sure you go check that out, by the way, if you're a Sixers fan. I'm getting kind of tired of saying, like, injury this, injury that. I'm not going to get that deep dive into it, but it's getting to the time it's like everyone gets injured. Played in games last season. Okay. Blake spoke highly because he isn't going anywhere this offseason. I mean, Bradbury will be cut or traded. He'll be gone. He'll be gone post June 1st. He's out of there. We cannot afford his contract. We cannot afford it. So, post June 1st, I think that's what? Next week? No, it's next Saturday. June 1st is next Saturday. So, I really think he will be cut. I know we can't do that, but what is up, Chad? What is up? Mitch, what's good? What's up, Grega? Hey, Chad. Let's go, Charles. This is powerful indeed. What is up, bro? What is up, Mitch Halftime? What is up? My God, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. So, let's go. You know what? I'm going to talk about this now. Let's talk about Jordan Davis, okay? I want to talk about Jordan Davis right here. Everyone is talking about him losing weight, right? Everyone is talking about Jordan Davis losing weight. You can see that right there. He was at the, what was it, the autism walk, the walk for autism and all that stuff. You can see him. Look how fit he is. Look how lean Jordan Davis is. He's got a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. Is Fletcher Cox is gone. Fletcher Cox is now gone. And Jordan Davis is here to take the keys and run with it. Him and Jalen Carter. So he's got to look good. He's got to play to his utmost potential. And he can do that this offseason. But then we've seen players who cut down, who are lean, who want to lose all that weight to look good, to play well, but that they don't meet up to the high potential. They don't make the potential. They don't meet it. So, for me, I'm excited to see what he can do, but I would not be like, okay, he's going to be the best guy. He's going to be this, that. I'm not going to be that. Jordan Davis, right here, right now, he's the future, him and Jalen Carter. So I'm glad he's putting in the work. I'm glad he's on a diet. I'm glad he's looking well. Jordan Davis is going to be really fun to watch. Really, really fun to watch. Just let's hope he doesn't get injured. That's all I'm saying. Jordan Davis, guys. He's the future for the defensive tackle. Him and Jalen Carter. So you can be all hype. You can say all this about Jordan Davis's weight, but then again, you're like, he cut all that weight, then he wasn't like what he's all cracked up to be. Just saying, look at both sides of the coin. Just look at you got to look at both sides of the coin. And guys, I'll be back momentarily. I'll be back momentarily after this commercial from David R. Cherry.
If you get hurt at work, in a motor vehicle accident, personal injury, or affected by criminal law, you call David R. Cherry of the Cherry Firm. Cherry Law Firm is here to fight for you and get what you deserve. Cherry Injury Law is a dedicated, well-established personal injury law firm built on the promise of aiding the seriously injured throughout the state of Pennsylvania. If you have been seriously injured in the state of PA by the negligence of another, and if you have questions for a Westchester or media personal injury attorney, please don't hesitate to call. Call 610-565-0300 or go to cherryinjurylaw.com. Let David R. Cherry fight for your right. And again, that number is 610-565-0300 or go to cherryinjurylaw.com.
Shout out to David R. Cherry, man. Shout out to David R. Cherry. Can we see a lot of red cherries in the chat, please, for our guy David R. Cherry? Let's go through the chat, and then we'll be back with the next topic. What is up, Philly halftime? Winners never quit, quitters never win. Shout out to Phil's another win today. Best record in baseball. Yes, sir, Andrew. Yes, sir. We are witnessing history right now. It is absolutely crazy. Philly, you lose last. It's Chopsy. Philly Coxie. Davis is a grown man. We don't have time for babysitting. That is true. That is true. Blake Chopsy. So, OTAs, right? OTAs just started, and there's been something big going around, and that is James Bradberry. James Bradberry has not appeared or has not shown up in OTAs. Now, for me, it's just like there's voluntary. I get that, but then once you look at like these other big names that are not there, but corners is what we really struggled with last season, and we got a lot of young guys who need the mentorship and that need the guidance. James Bradberry can do that. Is it because he knows? Does he know that he's on his way out? Does James Bradberry know that he's on his way out? That is why he did not show up. That's exact. Like, I think he has to know. He sees that the writing's on the wall. He knows that. So you just gotta say, James Bradberry, even though you know you're gonna be cut, you still gotta show up, support the team. Is it all about you, Bradberry? Or is it all about you? He probably knows that he's gonna get cut. He knows the writing's on the wall, like I just said. You gotta show up to OTAs, bro. Like, he knows, guys. But then you can just say, why are you making him go? But all these other guys they don't want to be here. Because look how bad James Bradberry played. After that concussion he had in week 1, he has looked terrible for the rest of the season. Look how bad he played. Like, you cannot play that terrible and get away scot-free. You got to be like, you know what? I played terrible. Let me put my head up. Let me go over there and help these young guys because I know I'm on my way out. He knows, so you can leave a lasting impression with the Philadelphia Eagles because honestly, you're not going to get picked up after you get cut. I would be shocked if James Bradberry gets picked up. I will be absolutely shocked. James Bradbury played so bad. People started calling him James Trashberry. People were calling him Garbage Berry. Like, he played that bad. So, I'm going to ask you guys in the chat, and if you're listening on audio platforms, is James Bradbury gone? Or is James Bradbury going to stay because of his contract and we're going to get a cap hit? The ball's in your court, well, the football's in your end zone. You got to realize, is he still going to be here and be like a leader in the locker room? Or is he gone? I really think he's going to be gone. It's that bad. If the Eagles are in win now mode, like this offseason pictures them to be, with all these acquisitions they made, with the NFL draft, they're in win now. And then James Bradbury, he's not in that. He's not in win now mode. James Bradbury is not that good. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah. Now, we should talk about Darius Slay, right? I am so happy for Darius Slay. I am so happy. No matter how bad he played last year, no matter how bad, no matter how injury he was, how bad the injury he got, I'm so happy for him. I'm so proud of him because he's speaking highly of these young guys, especially Cooper DeJean. He was talking about his athleticism and everything. So Darius Slay is acting like a true leader in this locker room. Is Bradbury acting like a true leader? Is he? No. He is not acting like a true leader at all. So once you look at Darius Slay, and no matter how bad the Eagles fans put him and his wife through, which is god awful, you got to tip your cap off to to Darius Slay. You got to tip your cap off and be like, props to you, man. This will be your last year, last ride. It'll be you and probably Quinyon Mitchell is the number 2. And then people are saying you can put Cooper DeJean at safety over Reed Blankenship. You can do that. Cooper DeJean is athletic enough. You can do that. But you just got to say to yourself, Slay, this is your final year on your contract. Be a leader. Be a captain. And I think Darius Slay is going to be a captain. Darius Slay is showing all the right colors. He's being a mentor. He's being a mentor to these guys. He's a great leader, a vocal leader, not afraid to speak to the media, where we had other players afraid to speak to the media. Darius Slay is going to be a captain this year. I'm so happy for him. And Darius Slay, this will probably be your last year. Hell, you had a great career for the Philadelphia Eagles, man. You had a really good career with the Philadelphia Eagles. Finish it off right. Be a leader. Be a captain. And fly, Eagles, fly, Darius Slay. Fly, Eagles, fly. So proud of Darius Slay, man. So proud of him. Now, the people in the chat, are you happy? Are you proud of Darius Slay? Or do you just want him gone? If you're on audio platforms, think to yourself. Think to yourself. Is Darius Slay that guy? Or is Darius Slay going to not show up? Which I really doubt. Darius Slay is definitely going to show up. Darius Slay, do your thing, brother. Do your thing. God, I love Darius Slay. Now, we got to talk about the offense side of the ball, right? Let's talk about Saquon Barkley. I did bring him up earlier when we talked about the wide receiver being signed, and John Ross to a 1-year deal because he played for the New York Giants as well. But Saquon Barkley said something very, very key. Very, very key. He was in the huddle. He looked left. He saw Devontae Smith. He looked right. A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. He looked up. Dallas Goedert. He looks at this offensive line. Not Darius Slay. Saquon Barkley has never played football with the team properly built like the Philadelphia Eagles has. He's never played on a field continuously throughout the whole season, the same field, like the Lincoln Financial Field. MetLife is garbage. Everyone knows that. Even Giants fans know that MetLife is garbage. Saquon Barkley he is fit. No, he is prepared. He's got the mindset. He's got the strength. He's got the speed. This is the perfect situation for Saquon Barkley. The best situation for Saquon Barkley. And then you look at Jalen Hurts, right? Saquon never had a quarterback like Jalen Hurts, a quarterback who can run, a quarterback with the quick decisions, who's a top 5 to 10 quarterback in this league. This is perfect for Saquon Barkley. I love it. And he has another running back. He has 2 running backs who can actually catch the ball in the backfield, who can block. I don't know about Kenneth Gainwell, but he has other running backs that can block. Again, Saquon Barkley is going to kill. He's going to do great this offseason. I am so happy for Saquon. I'm glad he's here. Am I so shocked that he's here? Yes. I am absolutely shocked that he's here because of the money and how much we gave up for Saquon Barkley. I didn't think the Giants would actually let him go. I thought that Saquon Barkley was not even going to be a Philadelphia Eagle. I thought Austin Eckler was going to be a Philadelphia Eagle. That's the running back I wanted. But we got someone who is better, in my opinion. I think Saquon Barkley, when healthy, he's a better running back than Austin Eckler. Shout out to Austin Eckler. He's on the Chargers now. I'm a Michigan fan. If you guys didn't know, I'm a diehard Michigan Wolverines fan. He has a great coach in Jim Harbaugh. So shout out to Austin Eckler. The perfect duo in Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley locked up for the next 3 years. Exactly what we needed. Now we don't have to see the push. We don't have to see the brotherly shove in the end zone anymore, in the red zone. Just give that to Saquon Barkley, man, and let him go. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect for Saquon. I love it. I cannot wait to see Saquon Barkley play in Brazil against the Green Bay Packers, Friday, September 6th at 8:15 p.m. I cannot wait. I'm not upset Bradbury isn't at OTAs. I get where you're coming at, Michael. I get where you're coming at. But when you're one of the leaders of a certain position and you got the 2 best corners in the draft, you got to say and help them out. I know Bradbury is garbage. I'm not a fan of James Bradbury anymore. But you just got to be like, okay, I want to help these guys out in the best way I can. If he sees the writing on the wall, then do whatever you want. But if I were him, I would be like, okay, here's voluntary OTAs. Let me help these guys because I know I'm on my way out post June 1st. That's all I'm saying, bro. That is all I'm saying. He's got to be a leader on his way out. He's got to be a mentor to these guys. I'm not upset that he's not at OTAs. I'm just like, he could have done better after the garbage year he had last year. He could have been better. He could have been like, okay, I messed up. Let me help these guys out. Let me show them my IQ and everything. Let me teach them their IQ. So, yeah. I mean, Bradbury can do what he wants to do. He's got paid. He's going to be owed a lot of money. But, yeah. He's gone. OTAs, that's his opinion. That's his prerogative. But for me, I want my players to help the younger guys in this big, big year. Big year. Yeah. Cannot wait for that. Now, last week on this show, I had my guy Dibes on. Shout out to Dibes, who will be on Party on Broad at 8 o'clock talking about the Sixers and who they should draft, or Sean Bernard, 8 o'clock. Tune into that. We were talking about Jason Kelce, right? And how it's so cool of him to be on the Monday Night Countdown, for him to be on every single Monday night show. In the second Monday night game, it's at the link. Jason Kelce is going to return home the second game against the Atlanta Falcons. Can you imagine the link here? Can you imagine the link, how loud it's going to get? Jason Kelce probably chugging a beer. His family's going to be there. His kids are going to be there. It's going to be a great moment for Jason Kelce, for us fans to thank him for all he has done for this city. I cannot wait for that game. That is honestly one of my most favorite game. Like, I'm most hyped for this game. I am excited to see Jason Kelce home. I want to see him back at the link, and I will see the fans go nuts. And maybe he will tailgate with the fans at the 4th and Yawn. Maybe he'll tailgate with those guys. Cool Cat. All those guys, man. Yeah, I think he's going to. It'll be cool for him to tailgate. Maybe he'll tailgate on Edge of Philly Sports, and maybe he will maybe he will give everyone tickets for the game that could not. Maybe he'll buy people tickets, just like Sherry's. Hold on, where is it? Just like Sherry'sTickets.com. Like, you can find a great deal for you, 10% off. The price is right. Sherry'sTickets.com. That could be Jason Kelce buying people tickets Monday night. That'll be great. That will be great. Let me know how you guys feel about Jason Kelce being back. I want you guys to know. My God. I just want to say this again and again and again. I love this show. I love what this show has become. And it's only going to get better. I love everyone's support. This episode was so fun to do. Episode 30. We got 20 more episodes for episode 50. I'm really excited for that. 20 more weeks. And then that'll be episode 50 of Fly Like an Eagle podcast. With the last 5 minutes of this show, I want to talk to you guys. I want you guys, I didn't say this in a lot of my shows, but 3 words or less about your Philadelphia Eagles in OTAs. Give me 3 words or less on the Eagles OTAs since it just started. For me, hurry up season. Football is here. There we go. Football is here. OTAs is here. Football. I'm excited. I'm really excited to watch these guys work. I'm really excited for the chemistry. I'm really excited for all these guys to play for our Philadelphia Eagles. And I can't wait to see what's the next step. So, people in the chat on audio platform, whether you're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is, what are your 3 words for the Philadelphia Eagles in OTAs? Give me your 3 words or less. And just think, if you're on Facebook, go ask a family member. Go ask your friend. What are your 3 words or less on the Philadelphia Eagles OTAs? For me, football is here. Football come faster. Bring September here. September come faster. I like that one. September come faster. I'm excited, man. This is making me really, really excited. On that note, guys, we're about to head on out. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe if you're on the YouTube as a Philly Sports. We just hit 13,300 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all my guys in Edge of Philly Sports. We got Big Al. We got Dodge. We got Pat. We got Phil. We got Matty B. We got my guy Joey Wood. We got all these guys in Edge of Philly Sports. And I could not have done this. My guy Steve. All these guys, man. I love being a part of this network. I love being a part of this family. I cannot wait to see what we're doing, what's cooking in football for the Eagles season coming up. I cannot wait. And then one final shout out to my guy Bruce, man. Shout out to my guy Bruce. Episode 30. We're about to head out. We're about to fly to next week. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow us on all audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your podcast. Follow us on Facebook. We just hit 50,000 followers over there. Make sure you hit the like over there as well. And my name is Rich Doxey. Episode 30 of Fly Like an Eagle podcast has come to a close. As my guy Bruce says in the chat, fly, Eagles, fly. Let's go, Birds.